And now, BillyCBoxing.com presents Thumbs Up, Thumbs Down with Billy C. Here he is, Billy C.
Thank you very much, Jeremy C. We're coming at you from the Billy C studio in Lake George, New York. I'm Bill Calogero, and it's time for boxing. Well, let me rephrase that. It's time for BillyCBoxing.com's Professional Boxing's Thumbs Up, Thumbs Down for today, July 3rd, in the year 2012. I got a couple of thumbs up and a couple of thumbs down. First and foremost, make sure we're not going to be doing a show tomorrow for 4th of July, so make sure you're careful out there. Don't be eating too many burgers and dogs and drinking too many beers and then deciding to go out and blow up some fireworks, because you may be blowing up your hands. But anyway, be careful with that. Okay, thumbs up. Thumbs up to the NBC Sports Network for not only committing to another year of their boxing series, but by increasing it from 6 to 16 shows. That's right. This is going to take us through 2014. Like I've said before, I think NBC Sports is making a move on ESPN. And if they choose to do so, I think they're going to replace ESPN with a Friday night fight series. Now, they're not going to be doing it next year because they've already committed to doing these on Saturday. I think we need a sports network like NBC Sports that will consistently provide us with boxing on television and be dedicated enough to the sport where we can count on them to give it to us every single week. Now, NBC Sports is not committed to a weekly series yet, but I think they're on their way. And the way ESPN has been treating boxing of late, I think time is it's ready, man. It's ready for a network like NBC Sports, or even Fight Now, as a matter of fact, to do a weekly televised boxing series. I think it's very important, and I think we need it. The sport needs it. So thumbs up to the NBC Sports Network for continuing their fight series. Thumbs up to the rumors that Marcos Maidana will take on Lucas Matthysse at Luna Park in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Talk about a rock'em sock'em robot fight. I mean, come on, man. These two guys will go all at it. Neither one of them do anything but fight with all their might every time out. The only knock on Matthysse, and I might have said Matthysse, it's Matthysse. Lucas Matthysse throws punches with bad intentions, but he has a tendency to start off a little slow. Marcos Maidana, on the other hand, he's the complete opposite. He starts off fast. He goes through a little lull in the middle and finishes fast. What a great matchup this would be if it materializes. Thumbs up to the rumors that that's going to be taking place. And finally, my last thumbs up goes to Joesito Lopez for saying not once but twice in public, once on Showtime and once on ESPN, that he's willing to fight any of the big names in 140 to 147 pounds. He said he will give Victor Ortiz another shot at fighting him in a rematch, but he's not waiting around for Victor's jaw to heal. He says between now and whenever that time is, which won't be until sometime next year, wants to get another big fight out of the way. I say thumbs up to Joesito Lopez. This sport needs more Joesito Lopez. As I said, one interesting thing on the Talking Boxing with Billy C show today, my question is, could you imagine if Joesito Lopez was the same size as a Klitschko and fought the way he does? Could you imagine a 6'7", 250-pound, or let me rephrase that, 250-pound Joesito Lopez? Oh, my goodness, he would be one of the greatest fighters of all time, and exciting, too. This guy could write his own ticket. Joesito Lopez, we can only dream if he was a heavyweight, but he's not. He's a pretty damn good 140 to 147-pound fighter. Thumbs up to Joesito Lopez. Okay, thumbs down, I got two. First one goes to Lamont, you dummy, Peterson, for dragging out his case with the Nevada State Athletic Commission. Man, talk about a rise and then a fall. Here's a kid who seemed to work hard and had everything going, only to come crashing down. Now it seems like his career is in some serious trouble because he's not been able to produce sufficient medical evidence to get his license back, or at least get reinstated by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. This is a guy that his attorneys just asked for more time. He's already had a couple of months to produce it. It's not looking good for Lamont Peterson. You know, it's a shame. You know, he seemed like it would have been the feel-good story, a guy that was down on his luck as a youth, rose to the top in the sport of boxing, won a title, and now it's just tainted, and he's falling deeper and deeper into the abyss. Man, I feel bad for him because he did seem like a good kid, but his mouth seemed to have gotten him in trouble. His lack of, coming clean with the use of the PEDs and all that stuff. Bottom line, Lamont, you dummy, Peterson. I hope he gets his license back, but it's not looking too good right now. And finally, my last thumbs down for today is to ESPN, man. Why am I giving ESPN a thumbs down? Because they treat boxing like their redheaded stepchild. That's right, man. They do. This means, listen, ESPN has the means to produce the best weekly boxing series that we've ever had. They have 2 major sponsors, at least. They have the, innovation to come up with new ideas. What they did last week by showing us, and they've done this before one other time, where they show us the view, the camera angle from where the 3 judges sit, and then they show us back the punch that we all saw on television, and then how the 3 judges saw it. I mean, fantastic stuff. This gives you an inside look at why maybe one judge's scorecard is so different than another's, and what have you. They have all of this stuff. The ratings are good. Everything is in place, except they don't like boxing, I think. They don't put it on consistently. As soon as college football comes on, boxing gets kicked to the curb. If something else is on, like a spelling bee or bull riding or some stupid race or something like that, boxing gets kicked to the curb. We have Friday night fights, sometimes on Saturdays, sometimes it's on Thursdays. It's just inconsistent. You try to go find their website. ESPN brags about their website. You can find, baseball, Major League Baseball, NFL. You can find hockey. You can find basketball. You can find horse racing. You can find NASCAR. Try and find boxing. You need a navigation system just to find the boxing section of their website. I think it's terrible. I say this: ESPN should either put up or shut up. Either they're going to do boxing or they're not. What they're doing right now, they're not helping the sport. They're actually hurting the sport. People are used to tuning in and watching fights on a specific night every single week. We need somebody that's willing to do this. I'm not sure ESPN is willing to do it. Come on, man. They have the sponsors. They have the money. They have the interest. Why aren't they doing it? Thumbs down to ESPN. Hey, we got to go. Enjoy your holiday tomorrow. We'll see you again on Thursday. Ciao, baby.